Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a beautiful day of soccer or football or whatever that you want to call it. My name is Hope Somatlangati, and today is no ordinary day. Today is a very special day. It's the Midwest Premier League Conference Championship game. Two sides, respectable number ones in both of their leagues, have to fight it out today to see who's going to come out the real champion, who's going to lift the beautiful silverware that we see in front of us in the middle of the screen. The teams playing today is 1927 SC, which stands for Sports Club, versus Inter Detroit. And the starting lineup, starting from the GK, from the 1927 Sports Club team, is going to be Gabe Greenfield. Number 10, Jose Rodriguez. Number 15, Keaton Albert. Number 14, Zach Tom. Number 16 is going to be Breno Oliveira. Number 5 is going to be Max Amaoko. Number 11 is going to be Josh Mahon. Number 22, Uriel Macias. Number 3, German Mendeville. Number 13 is going to be Cooper Foshi. Number 4, Garrett Glefecker. And then for Inter Detroit, we have the 11 as well. It's going to be number 25, Brendan Risky. Number 17, Jeremy Sharp. Number 2, Casey McCarthy. And then we're going to have number 3, Ben Sheffield. Number 4, Paul Scozales. Number 6, Gabe Balin. Number 8, Edwin Gomez Ruiz. Number 77, Gavin Bros. Number 21, Andres Gomez. Number 15, Zach Townsend. And number 18, Kyle Schumann. It's going to be a beautiful game today for sure. There's no excuses. The sun is out. There's no wind, no precipitation. Just a beautiful game of football. There are a couple of players to watch, apparently from Inter Detroit. Rumor has it we have to watch number 8, Edwin Gomez Ruiz, and we have to watch number 15, Zach Townsend. And then for the other side, which is 1927 Sports Club, we have Max Amaoko to watch. I can't wait to see this. I think it's going to be a great game. There's no room for error. Both teams won it. And I was actually watching a little bit of them preparing before the game. They haven't even stepped on the game yet at that point, because that's where you win. The winning doesn't start when you start in the pitch and you start kicking off. No, sir. It starts with the mentality, how you wake up, how you come to the pitch. And to me, it looked like 1927 are focused. They're more quiet, reserved. Looks like they know what they're doing. They're just concentrating on their game. Whereas the other side, Inter Detroit, were a bit chatty about that team spirit. So it's going to be great to see these two sides go against each other. And now 1927 Sports Club is going to be coached by Nick Porter, which I'm sure he knows what he's doing. That's why he's here today with his team. And then the Inter Detroit side, it's going to be Ryan Rowe, who's going to be coaching them. I'm keen to see what formations these guys are going to be playing. I'm keen to see how much possession each team is going to be having, or if we're going to have the counting, like the team on the counter attack who's going to be winning. People are out here to support both respective teams. And yeah, I cannot wait until kickoff. It's a sunny day though. I'm assuming that both teams have to be kind of smart about how they move on the pitch, because you could get tired easily. But then when I'm looking at the bench, they are both deep, at least 7 players. So they didn't come to play. No. They're going to be playing everybody if they need to. They're going to do whatever it takes to go home with the silverware. Somebody's going to be happy at the end of this, and somebody's going to be sad at the end of this. And guess what? I'm here for it. We are all here for it. That comes with the game, and it's about to start now. The officials are looking ready. They're looking fit. They're dressed up nice. The goalkeepers are about to get into position. That team talk is going on for Inter Detroit. I cannot wait for the beginning of this. From my standpoint, it looks like 1927 SC is going to be running a 4-4-2 formation, if I'm not wrong. Traditional, 1927 style. And Inter Detroit looks like they're going to be running a 4-1-2-3. Interesting contest that we're going to be seeing. But without further ado, that's kickoff for you. And the Inter Detroit side with the darker colors. That's going to be, what, maroon and black? That's Inter Detroit for you. And then as for the 1927 SC, that's going to be the blue and white side. Kickoff now. Obviously, the boys are about to fill each other out. We don't know anything about each side yet. We're going to be finding out soon. But they're passing it around, obviously, beautifully, trying to have that possession right away. That's going to be number 15, Zach Townsend with that first touch. Dispossessed right away. And now 1927 SC has something to say. Moving it to the right side nicely. That is number 4, Garrett. And now they're going to be moving it to the other side to number 3, Mendeville. Just passing it around nicely. You can kind of still tell that the boys are a little bit nervous. They're still cagey on their touches. You know, nobody has settled. But then we're barely into the game. So let's give them a chance to settle, give them a chance to fill each other out. And I'm sure we're going to be seeing goals today. I want to see goals today. I'm not going to lie. I don't want to see penalties. I want to see goals straight up. But it's going to take some work, I'm sure. Both teams came out to play, and they came out to defend. That's going to be number 21 now. Andres trying to make something, but then nothing happened. That's the man to watch. Amaoko. But we're going to see what he's going to do tonight. And it goes to number 11, Josh Mahone. Still passing it around, still trying to find answers. That's 1927 now on the ball still. Number 10, his first touch, Jose Rodriguez. What can they do? Trying to find Amaoko, but it doesn't work out. And now Inter Detroit have the possession. Still a lot of time. We're about a minute in with a couple of seconds. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm alone in the booth. I wish there was somebody to call. Oh, interception by number 11, Mahone. But then they take care of that, Inter Detroit. Can't afford to make those mistakes in a championship game now. I'm just going to put that out there. You have to stay concentrated from the first minute of the game to the 90th, to even 120 if there's extra time, and penalties even. No room for error here today. We're going to see what happens next. Inter Detroit are passing it around. They lose possession, Inter Detroit. And now he's on top of the ball. Max! Hey! First shot of the game. Was a little bit close. You know, he was going for that top left corner with his left foot. I'm assuming he's left-footed because he seemed confident taking that shot. But no goal to speak about yet. The Inter Detroit goalkeeper stretched. Everything is still intact. 0-0. But that was the first shot of the game. First chance. Amaoko is going to be a problem. I can already see a little bit. I know he's only had a couple of touches in the game, but that shot could have been something there. He's composed on the ball. But we move. Inter Detroit now on top of the ball. They move it to their number 4, Paul. Paul still has the ball. Loses possession, Paul. That number 10, Jose Rodriguez, is good at intercepting already. I know we're already 3 minutes in, but he's made a fair bit of interceptions in the middle of the field. I think he might be their danger man here, but we'll see. They're moving it around still. Inter Detroit passing back to their goalkeeper. They trust him like that. Building from the back. Back to basics. They're trying to get a hold of the game. Number 8, Captain McCaptain. Edwin with the ball. Tries to go for the through. Finds number 77, Gavin. Doesn't really go anywhere, but manages to pass that back a little bit. What is he going to do next now? It's going to be an interception by 1927 SC. And they also can play it from the back, and they also can make the long passes. Confidence for confidence. Trading blows, these teams. They're going to try and find Amaoko, but not much happened there. Good interception from the back. Inter Detroit are still intact. They've not had, you know, luck to go and test out 1927's goalkeeper. They're still being pressed, as a matter of fact, by 1927, because 1927 already has a shot in here, and it was close, but not on target. So that doesn't matter for now. They're still going to play. They're going to find their men at the back now. Passing the ball to number 4. Garrett goes back to their center back. He goes back to their left back now. They're going to be moving it around nicely. What can he do now on that flank? He's going to find Amaoko now. Amaoko is going to find number 16, Breno. Breno still has the ball, but misplaced pass. That's going to potentially be an interception for Inter Detroit. And they cleared away Inter Detroit. Still in possession. 1927 SC. 4-4-2 traditional. They've been here for a while. They know what they're doing. They look like they know what they're doing. 11, 1v1. What can he do? He's going to try. Oh, foul on Josh Mahan. Number 11. He was trying to be fancy there. Jumping on top of the ball. Trying to make something happen for his side. But he was fouled. It's a really beautiful day. I would not want to be on the pitch right now because it is very hot. But at the same time, it's a beautiful day. Calm weather. Literally no excuse. No one can come out of here saying, oh, the rain got us. Oh, it was snowing. No, 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 no. Sun is out. No wind. Beautiful. Just a breeze. You and your fitness. What can you do today? 1927 are about to take a free kick now. First free kick of the game. It's going to be curled in. A little bit overcooked, but they find their men in the box. What can he do? He's going to try and put it back in. Number 11. Nothing came out of that, though, from Josh. It's going to be a throw-in now. And somehow the ball finds Rodriguez, I believe. It goes to number 15, Keaton. Keaton is going to try and find the midfielder now. And he's going to also try to find the answers for his team. They're pressing Inter Detroit. No time to waste. Number 19 stayed on the ball, actually, for as long as he could, but not much luck with that. That is Jarek Aguilar, which is interesting. But yeah, Jarek is trying to weave his way through the middle of the pitch. Didn't quite work out, and now Inter Detroit have possession. Now it's with number 2, Casey. They're going to find their number 3 now, Ben. Ben is going to look to pass to number 4, Paul. Paul was looking for that 1-2 play, but number 21 took too long, Andres. You took too long on the ball. Dispossessed by number 16, Breno. And Breno now, ooh, that was not a clean tackle by number 21, Andres. Dangerous, but no card. Still early in the game. Very early in the game. Breno stayed on top of that ball with 3 men around him. That's impressive. From 1927 SC. Breno now is looking to take that free kick. Probably going to be an outswinger. Looking to maybe find. Oh, lo. A bit overcooked, didn't it? Didn't go too far. Lacking in technique there. And possession is now lost. Back to Inter Detroit. I think Breno was looking to, you know, find that in-swinger, but it didn't click for him. You need to focus more, Breno. This is not the kind of game where you get away with mistakes. Maybe that could have been a chance to do so. Oh, my Lord. Number 11 intercepts. And now he's gonna, Breno could not connect. That was a beautiful interception by Josh, number 11. He tried to find their striker, number 22, Uriel. But then he didn't do much with that. And then Breno had a chance to shoot, and now it's an interception. Never mind that play. Inter Detroit now attacking. That's their first time looking a bit dangerous, getting close to the box. And that's going to be a throw-in. Going straight to number 4, Paul. Paul is going to give captain, my captain. Number 8, Edwin. Still passing it around Inter Detroit. They are boxed over there. 1927 are putting in the shift, marking, men marking everybody. You know, pressing. But then Inter Detroit managed to... Ooh! Ho, ho, ho. That was not only a beautiful cross to number 15, yes. Zach Townsend, that's who they were trying to find initially, but then it didn't work and it ended up being offside. I think, for number 21, Andres. That was a good in-swing across, early cross even, to try and find number 15. He's a big man. So aerially, he could connect with that. He was actually looking to connect with his foot, which was impressive. That ball was high. But yeah, number 15, Zach Townsend, can do it. And now possession is back still with Inter Detroit. Interception. It's looking a bit clumsy in there, trying to find a way out, and they do, 1927 SC. And now the ball is back with Amaoko. Max, what can you do, Max? Tries to find a through ball to number 11, Josh, but a little overcooked. Josh couldn't get there on time. He's putting in a shift, Josh, chasing back. He gets there, but he fouls, unfortunately. So that's not going to count. Josh really wants it. But you know, you gotta do it fairly if you're gonna do it, Josh. That's number 4, Paul, who went down after being tracked down by number 11, Josh. But anyway, we move. We're still looking for that first goal. We're 10 minutes in. Not much has happened. Number 10. Intercepted again. Possession just moves just like that. Just when you're about to call a name, it's intercepted. But it's going to be a counter-attack. They're going to try and find Max now. Max 1v1. Bodied off the ball. And actually, it's clean from number 2, Casey. Body work. Got to go to the gym, Max, if you want to hang around Casey. But we keep moving. And now, Inter Detroit on top of the ball. 1-2 play. Quick. Nice and easy. Edwin with the ball. He's going to cross it all the way over to find their winger. Winger is trying to do 1v1 solo work. Number 18, and he will not succeed, Kyle. That was a good effort from Kyle, actually. You know, trying to test the defense. But 1927 SC is awake. They're very much awake because they've not let anything happen in that box. They're clearing everything that's looking promising and dangerous by Inter Detroit. But at the same time, those early crosses from Inter Detroit are going to be dangerous tonight if they keep it up. So far, that's their best chance in. Whenever they try the tiki-taka, they always have men on them, and it's intercepted. But so far, so good. 0-0. That's going to be a cross-in, beautiful cross-in. Unfortunately, nobody could get their head on there. It's going to be back in. Number 15 tried it. Zach Townsend tried it. Big man that he can get to those high balls. So if they don't watch out, 1927, they're going to be in trouble. But so far, so good. 0-0, we move. They're going to try and play it from the back now. Number 15 on the ball, Keaton. He's going to find captain for them, Jose Rodriguez, I believe. He's going to lose that ball. Clumsy pass. And they also enter Detroit with another clumsy pass from number 18, Kyle. They've got to be more clinical on top of the box. Still feels like they're panicking. But they got to try and pass more clinically if they want to be more dangerous and get a goal out here. It's going to be a throw-in now for 1927 SC. From the efforts of number 11, Josh. He's actually been doing good, Josh. Trying to create space out on the flanks. Trying to 1v1 solo it out. Ask questions out of the Inter Detroit defense. But so far, nothing has come out of it. The most dangerous moment is still that shot from Max. That's going to be an interception now. Number 15 is going to try and use his body to shield. And as a matter of fact, it was 15 v 15. And it's going to be Zach Townsend who wins that. Keaton tried to put a foot in, and apparently it was a foul. Number 21 loses the ball, slips and slide. Good work there. Oh, they're going to try and find now number 5, Max. The ball was intercepted by number 11, Josh. Oh, he's going to try and swing it in for Josh now. Missed control by Josh. He's going to be upset there by himself because he could have been dangerous if he was able to put that ball down, but he failed to. Still a hard worker, that Josh. Josh Mahon. I think that's how you say it. Thought it was Maine, but it's Mahon. We'll stick to Josh for now. Now it's coming to number 4 for Inter Detroit, Paul. They're playing it out of their back. Pressing 1927 SC. They're trying to force out an error from the back line. See, that clearance was a bit poor from the goalkeeper, and now it's with Josh. And then now it's number 10, Jose Rodriguez. Oh, interception by Inter Detroit. They don't have a lot of men forward. Tries to heal it. Dangerous slide tackle, but the ref lets it slide because there wasn't a contest there. Nobody got hurt. They're still going to keep going. Oh, lovely through ball into Detroit. Oh, lo. That was a lovely through ball to number 77, Gavin. Beautiful opportunity. If only Gavin put that at the back of the net with a bit of composure. He tried to find the far post, the right post to me, but it was a little bit wide. Now, when you get chances like this, as slick as they are, you want to put them away early because you don't know how the game is going to go. And apparently, 1927 SC are comeback kings. So they're good at scoring those late winners there or late goals in it. So you want to make sure that when you get a chance like that, with a through ball that crisp and that beautiful, you want to put it away. But anyway, that was the first real chance for Inter Detroit, I'd say. And they got really close to scoring. But the finishing wasn't there. Josh has been running a fair bit much in the game. And now he's already 16 minutes in, displaying a little bit of fatigue. But the ball, to be fair, was overcooked. So we'll see if he can hang on, Josh. He's been putting in a shift, though, so far. I would argue that he is one of their dangerous players today. Still no real chance, but we'll see what happens next, okay? Now into Detroit, on top of the ball. They're going to try and pass the ball around, trying to open up that 1927 stubborn defense, because so far they've been defending really well, but that through ball was deadly there. They're going to try and take a shot now. Number 6, Gabe. Didn't go anywhere. Number 21 is taking too long on the ball, Andres. Almost an interception, but it's won over by Inter Detroit again. He's going to whip it in now. My captain, number 8. Didn't really work out. Back to number 4. Number 4, Paul. He's going to give it to number 6, who is going to try and switch fields to number 21, Andres. And they keep it moving. Oh, interception by Max over there. And he tries to find number 22, who finds a way to stop that ball. Beautiful work there by their striker, actually, 1927. Still on top of the ball. They're moving nicely. With the crossing, that doesn't amount to anything by number 4, Garrett. They're going to start from the back now into Detroit. Taking their time. I believe the last time I seen them play, they're a tiki-taka team. They love playing through the middle. But 1927 is not making it easy for them today, and therefore they have to resort to some of that switching to the wing play and hoping maybe to put a cross in or maybe lay it off back in the middle so that they can find that dangerous through ball. But, I mean, it's worked so far, so if they keep trying, perhaps they're going to find something into Detroit. We will see in the next set of minutes. We're 18 minutes in now. Number 21, Andres, is going to release that through ball. That almost succeeds. 18 tries to get there, Kyle, but Kyle doesn't really get there on time. Inter Detroit now get another chance to go at 1927. SC, it's going to be an interception, but a foul, of course. Man down. So far, the game, I think, has been fairly clean. You know, for this being a championship game, I was expecting maybe, you know, a couple of studs up and a yellow perhaps by this time because, you know, the intensity of the game and both teams wanting it, but they're wanting it in class. They want to outclass each other with how much football they can play and how well they can pass to each other. That's a nothing ball from Inter Detroit, and now 1927 has the ball. They're going to start from the back now. Possession, I would argue, maybe still 60-40. Inter Detroit have been on top of it more so far with the 60%. And the 40% I'll give it to 1927 SC. So far, they know how to pass to each other really well, but they're still counting on that counter attack, trying to get numbers forward as quickly as possible when they get a chance on top of the ball, as they are right now. But it's going to be a foul. I don't think that was an offside. Or maybe a throw. It was out of bounds, perhaps, by Max. He's a soloist, that Max. I can see it. But he has not had a lot of chances to show his abilities so far. But we'll see. Now, Inter Detroit have the ball. They're going to move it around. Oh, lovely heel by Andres, but it doesn't really succeed. Which it takes audacity to be flicking the ball on in a game like this, 0-0 still. But to him, maybe it's just another Saturday. You never know. Different players have different composure. And yeah, they're going to try play it out of the back now. 1927 SC. That's the sports club. Passing it around beautifully. They know how to play possession. It's just going to be a matter of who can keep it better now, because those clumsy passes are the reason why they keep losing these balls. But it's with number 4 now, Garrett. They're going to pass it in the middle of the field to try and maybe have an answer for this nice and compact Inter Detroit, giving no room for their attackers to even move. It's almost man marking, but I would say it's maybe light pressing. They're not really coming at them, but they're making sure that as soon as they cross the center, they're on them. That's going to be a cross now by number 11, Josh. But then it's easily intercepted and taken care of by Inter Detroit, and Inter Detroit now could possibly counter-attack. Number 16 on the ball. He's going to pass it. And they're going to look to maybe individual brilliance. Oh, lo. That was beautifully worked from number 18, Kyle. Manages to find a beautiful pass to number 6, Gabe, I believe. Gabe is 1v1 with the goalkeeper, but cannot put it at the back of the net. I don't know how. That is not an opportunity that you're supposed to miss at this level, because they are both high-level teams, these. But hey, things happen. That's 2 clear chances now for Inter Detroit missed. I hope they don't cry about them at the end of the game. I hope that they're able to find the back of the net, because that was a beautiful through ball. And actually even a little bit of individual brilliance from number 6, Gabe. Yeesh. Now that was interesting. I was almost certain that's a goal, but it wasn't a goal. Although 1927 Sports Club have to make the defense a bit tighter to watch out for those through balls if they want to win this game. But so far, so good. 23 minutes in, 0-0 the score. Let's see what happens next. It's an interception by Inter Detroit now. They're going to try and tiki-taka their way as usual out of that situation. And like I said, they have ball possession. Still 60%, 40%, I believe. 2 Inter Detroit, 4 Inter Detroit, however you want to put it. They're going to lose that now. Misplaced pass by number 77, Gavin. And now 1927 on top of the ball again. It's with Keaton now. He's going to pass that ball. Trying to work their way out of the back as usual. He's with number 16, Breno. Moving it nicely. Back to Keaton. Keaton is going to look for that long. Trying to find number 22. And Uriel, actually. Now, I'm not sure if playing him those long balls so that he can try and run there is going to be the best option. I don't think the lad's the speediest, but hey, who am I? I'm just a commentator here. Let's see what happens next. Inter Detroit are passing it beautifully. There's a chance to release through balls on through balls. They missed that opportunity, but they still have possession. Ooh, goes for the curler now, number 17 for Inter Detroit, Jeremy. I think they weren't sure what to do of that because they had time and they had men on the box. They could have released one of those deadly through balls that they do, but it did not quite happen. And now 1927 are on top of the ball, just like that. 1927 have to try and work out a response though to these attacks, because if they sit back for too long and lose the ball like that, it's only a matter of time until they concede. They started off beautifully. They're still doing well because it's 0-0 the score. They gotta try and be more dangerous up front now. They've been a little bit dormant, I'd say, but they still have the ball. They still have possession. They're gonna try and find their Josh now. Josh on top of the ball. Oh, now somebody has gotta get a card at this point. Reckless tackle by, I thought it was number 10 from 1927, but let's see who gets a yellow here. As expected, it's a very technical game, I believe. Somebody is gonna get a yellow card, and I'm keen to see who it's gonna be. Stalking number 21, actually, from Inter Detroit, Andres. He's been involved in a couple of tussles now, so he has to be careful. This is a championship game. You get 2 of those yellows, you out. Your team has 10 men. And with how technical both sides are today, you cannot afford to have a man outside. Otherwise, I believe you're going to be punished. Or maybe outworked. But hey, who knows? Maybe they can find a way out. It's going to be a free kick. Flick on! By number 11, Josh. Beautiful flick on. I thought that was top bins for sure. But then it was over the bar. They have a lanky goalkeeper, though, Inter Detroit. So if he couldn't get to that, perhaps that was a sign that he's not on target. Smart free kick, I will say, from 1927. Like I said, these guys are technical. Any opportunity is an opportunity. Maybe they can work on being clinical when they're in the box, because I think both sides have had a fair bit amount of opportunities, with Inter Detroit, of course, getting more clinical chances. But the score is still 0-0. That should tell you something. Tussling for possession now. Both teams, Inter Detroit comes on top. Still moving the ball around. They're going to go back now. Restart. They're going to go home now. Captain, my captain, number 8 on top of the ball. Still trying to move it, trying to find a way out, Paul. They're going to try and find Andres now with a yellow card. Back to their captain. Back to Townsend. And now they're moving, they're connecting nicely. It's beautiful to watch. What can they do now? Crossing position, and it's in. Little overcooked. Actually, it's not even a little overcooked. That was way over. At least they're men. It's going to be a counter now, initiated. And they're going to go for that long to try and find Max, who's been a little bit silent in this game. But what can he do 1v1? Oh, that was straight up being held. That is going to be a second yellow now for Inter Detroit. It's either they're being intense or they're involving a bit of dirty play, these boys, because that was straight up a hold. But you got to do what you got to do to win a championship, so I can't fault nobody. Until, of course, you get a reckless red card, then I might have a word or two for you. But for now, still yellows. Caution from the ref. We are 28 minutes in now. 0-0. 0 Inter Detroit and 0 1927 SC. 1927 are the team in blue and white. And then the maroon / red and black is going to be Inter Detroit. It's going to be another free kick now taken. 1927 punched away by the goalkeeper. And it's going to be cleared by Inter Detroit. 2v1 situation for Townsend. What can he do, though? Oh. Tried to pass that ball, but it didn't work out. And now, 1927 have possession. Number 10, Jose has the ball. Jose is moving around. Trying to find those long. He's going to try and find Max. That was a good idea. Very good idea. Then Max looks like a speedy boy, so he could have gotten to that, but his height was lacking there to try and header that or maybe control it with his chest. Maybe the angle at which he ran at the ball wasn't right, but didn't succeed for 1927 SC. Good idea, though. Inter Detroit's turn to attack now. They take it easy, though. They like passing around, you know, weaving, opening up that padlock. And they're going to play their far right side from my angle, at least. Now, number 6, Gabe has it. What is Gabe going to do? Nothing. He's going to pass it to Edwin. Edwin back to number 3. Ben. Now Paul has it. They're going to try and find a way in. Oh, that's a beautiful, lovely through ball. It's going to be a cross-in now. 77 connects, and it's over the bar. That's Gavin. I like calling out their numbers because it makes me feel good. It's emphatic. You know what jersey each of the people that you're supporting perhaps is. So that's going to make them proud. But that was over the bar. It's a good header, I thought. The power was there. A bit of finesse was there. Just a little bit over the bar. Not on target, though, at the end of the day. The score is still 0-0. 31 minutes played. These sides are both technical. Waiting for each other to make mistakes, perhaps. Waiting for each other to be lacking so that they could try and get a goal there. I don't want a 0-0 game, though, at the end of the day. Love to see some goals. Either end is going to do for me. But, I mean, if we have to go to penalties, then we have to go to penalties. So what? It's a championship game, and it's already beautiful the way that it's looking. That tiki-taka from Inter Detroit. It's going to take a shot from distance. Townsend, 20 yards out. But not much came from that. Easy work for number 1, Gabe Greenfield, their goalkeeper. 1927 Sports Club. They're gonna go long now, trying to find Max. Didn't really succeed. But they still have possession, 1927. They're still passing it. So, you know. Oh, through ball to Max, beautiful. What can Max do? Max took too long, he still has the ball. Oi, 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 Max. Max. He could have changed the situation, could have changed how the game is looking for 1927. But actually, credit to the defenders from Inter Detroit because they delayed him enough to not take that shot, put a foot in, and he lost possession just like that. Lovely through ball, though. Can we talk about these through balls? Deadly. Deadly. So for 1927, if they're not trying to find that long ball, that switch to make their attackers run, they're going to sneak that through ball in. But then Inter Detroit, if they're not trying to find that tiki-taka in, oh, could have been something, but cleared by Inter Detroit. Max still has the ball, goes for that shot, but nothing comes out of it. Oh, it's going to be a shot. That amounts to nothing, though. Perhaps a corner kick. So as I was saying, Inter Detroit, if they're not playing that tiki-taka football to sneak in the through ball, they're going to go to the sides to try and find a cross in the right side because the left side has been dormant for them. But yeah, it's interesting. They have similarities but also differences. Cross in now. Header, and it's not going to amount to nothing. GK, Brendan Reski, is going to have that with ease. Number 25. Uh-oh. Inter Detroit need medical attention of sorts now. With 33 minutes in. And they'll, of course, be added time for that. The boys will probably use the little water break that they can get from this. That's okay. Two technical teams. They're both very technical. They take their time to go forward. They wait for their time to make that pass, but when they do make it, and when it does succeed, it goes right through 1v1 situation with the keeper. Just a matter of how clinical is your finishing. So between missing the target which Inter Detroit have been doing, or taking too long, which 1927 have been doing it. We have not managed to see a goal still in this game. So that 0-0 that you see at 34 minutes in is not a reflection of the game. No. Both teams have been creating chances, playing beautifully. They just have to find the net at this point. Would have loved to hear what someone else's perspective looks like about the game, but it's okay. We're solo in the booth, and we're going to push it out. We're going to do it. But so far, so good from both teams. I'm impressed. Like I said, there's no room for error. If the other team catches you slipping, they're going to get a goal. And it's not going to be easy, as it's proven to not be, to score that goal. So whoever gets the goal first here, it could be important. It could be that one goal that wins the game. Or it could be just an opening of floodgates. We're about to find out as the play goes on. Inter Detroit now in possession. Let's go. Number 77 is asking for it sneakily. Are they going to give it to him? Kevin. Nope. They didn't make that long. But they still have possession, Inter Detroit. And it's now with their captain, Edwin. It's going to go to Paul. Paul is going to try and find. It was for Gavin. Gavin didn't turn around. He played it safe. He went back. Now it's Andres on the ball. Still being held up, pressed. I see 1927 are running that high line. It's a classic style of defending that. But if they manage to sneak a through ball into Detroit through that line, it is over with. At least it creates a 1v1 with the goalkeeper where it's the attacker's choice. Oh, okay. I see you, Gavin. Sneaky boy. That was a good flick on to create space for... Oh, my Lord. That was a good 1v1 situation to a cross by Kyle, I believe. Number 18 from the right-hand side. Okay. It's beautiful to see a bit of individual brilliance in this instance, I have to say. Sometimes the game can get so tactical and it's like everybody's trapping and passing that ball, that one touch, two touch, which is beautiful itself. But it's nice to see a bit of sauce here and there. Just a little sprinkle of something, that salt. Because they can. And it's a crossing! Inter Detroit connects. Inter Detroit doesn't get a goal because Gabe is at the end of that. They're going to try and find Max now. Oh. Max is pushing his way through, trying to get to that ball again. Could have had a goal so far, but it took too long in a 1v1. And the Inter Detroit defenders contained him. With ease, I would argue. It didn't seem like they were panicking. They were relaxed the entire time. We keep moving, though. That's going to be a... Oh, my goodness. Look at that ball. Lovely ball. Ooh, they try to shoot it into Detroit, but it doesn't work out. But it could be a counter now. So, number 3, Ben, doesn't only release a lovely through ball to their Kyle, but he also is the one to intercept the ball that was dangerous. That was supposed to go to Max. That's a nothing ball for Inter Detroit. They really are good, though, Inter Detroit, with high-level chemistry there. They play like they know each other. They don't even look at each other when they're passing sometimes. It's beautiful to see. But then I would say that 1927 has the same level of technique. Maybe not the tiki-taka passing, but they know how to find each other and find space, and most importantly, make that one killer through ball, whether it's going to be a long one or short one. Oh, sloppy passing there by Garrett. Loses possession. Number 6, Gabe has it now for Inter Detroit. What can he do? Townsend is going to hold that ball. Ooh, free kick in a dangerous area. And now at this level of football, I used to not be a believer of free kicks. I'm like, well, how dangerous can they really be? But I've witnessed a couple go in. So if they have a good free kick taker into Detroit, I suggest that they do it right now. This is not time to be cute and try to lob it over or nothing. If somebody can send it straight into the goals, I recommend that. But we'll see what they go for. Looks like number 8, Edwin. Gomez Ruiz is on top of the ball. I mean, if they practice some set-piece plays, they could implement that. But he could also be driven. He's got that Ronaldo stance, but does he have the power and finesse? He goes, and he did go for that low driven, but it hit the wall. Inter Detroit lose possession, and it's a clearance now to number 22 for 1927. Macias, I would say, but it doesn't really amount to anything. Inter Detroit now have possession again. Uriel Macias actually looks robust. If they play him some good air balls, maybe a couple of crosses, he could get something in there. I think they've been trying to find him with the long balls, but they've not been succeeding, forcing him to run and maybe a 2v1 battle with Inter Detroit defenders, but they got to find a way to find him as their attacker today. They're number 9 by position, but he's wearing 22 today. Uriel. They're going to go now into Detroit and try to attack. Townsend now has the ball. Passing it around into Detroit, taking their time with it. What can they do now? Ooh, could have been a lovely through ball. He was looking to overlap and the ball went behind him, and that's how they lost possession into Detroit, and it's a counter-attacking opportunity now for 1927. Max has the ball now. It's a 4v2 situation, which I don't see how they're gonna. Oh, bit of step over. Oh, I was about to say some step over sauce there from Max. Tries to take that shot early because, like I said, they were outnumbered and overpowered there. It was 2 players from 1927 SC versus 4 Inter Detroit defenders. That's not a pretty situation to be in. And as a result, there wasn't a goal from there. 41 minutes played, 0-0. Inter Detroit now with the ball. They're gonna try and move it around. Ooh, captain almost lost that ball, but he doesn't. They go long to find Paul. Paul now is driving. What can Paul do? Still, oh, that was a little bit overhit, trying to dribble, and then Jose actually underhits a ball, and it's an interception by Inter Detroit. And now Inter Detroit are on top of 1927 yet again. It's a cross in now. Oh, Andres doesn't quite connect, and now it's a counter-attack for 1927. The numbers are not looking good. It's literally a 3v6. They are always outnumbered, 1927, in their counter-attacks, which they need to avoid. If you're trying to get a goal, you want to outnumber the defenders, I believe. At least that's how I would do it. But 1927 SC have the ball now. They go for that long, trying to find Max. Can Max put it down? Max does a bit of a clumsy job trying to put that down, and it is going to be a throw-in. The ball is with Jose now. Jose might try and find that long. It's his faves tonight. Captain, my captain. Oh, I see what you're trying to do there, Jose, with that through ball, but it didn't succeed. Inter Detroit read that first. Oh, that's a foul against 1927 SC4 Inter Detroit. They now are in possession. 43 minutes played. Oh, 1-2 passing. Can Andres get there? Andres gets there. Is he going to pass or he's going to dribble? He's going to pass Andres. Andres is going back home now to Paul. Paul is going to move it around. And they're now on the right-hand side trying to attack. Oh, that was lovely solo work by Jeremy Sharp, number 17. Tried to find Townsend there, but it didn't really work out. I think it could have been a miscommunication where one was trying to go solo and the other was trying to ask for a pass, and in the loss of communication, they lost possession. Now 1927, SC have the ball. Remember, this is a championship game. There's no time to relax, to rest, to make mistakes. No, sir. You got to give it your all through and through. Otherwise, you're going to have regrets and you're going to cry tears later on. Andres with the ball now. He's going to leave it for Edwin. They're going to try and... Ooh, number 18! That Kyle boy is dangerous on the right-hand side. He knows how to drive. He takes them on 1v1. And when that does work out, he tries to sneak in a shot. Just that the shots have not been on target, unfortunately. Good effort, though. It's going to be 1 additional minute, so it seems, by the official.
The fourth official has indicated a minimum of 1 minute.
Minimum there is. That's going to be a long ball. They're trying to find Josh. Oh, that was good tactical defending by Casey. Display of experience, if you will. Diving header. Otherwise, that could have been dangerous because Josh has some turbo on him. That boy can run. They're going to try and lob it over now. Inter Detroit. Ah, they lose possession. Ooh. Try to get it back, but they lost the possession. Trying to weave through German, but doesn't really work out. And now Inter Detroit has the ball yet again. They're moving it around Inter Detroit. Interception, clean too. No whistle. 1927 now have the ball. They need to be asking questions now. What can we do to force Inter Detroit to control? Ooh. Don't play too rough now, boys. We want to see a 90-minute game from everybody. And that's going to be it for the first half. I think that was exciting. I think that was good. I would like to see a goal. But then with a game this tactical, at this level, with this much at stake, I know both teams are going to be cagey, and that's exactly what we're seeing here today. Hopefully it opens up second half. But for now, we will let you go and grab a snack, go sip that water, take a break, and come right back very, very soon. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. And now we're about to run out the second half of this championship game. Still 0-0, Inter Detroit versus 1927 SC. We saw a couple of chances, missed opportunities. But you know, the disappointing part is I was checking out the live and it's silent on there. No one is saying nothing, no opinions, nothing. So if you have something to say, whether that's regarding the game, predictions on the live, especially the people that are not here today on the pitch watching, say something. See, Reflex already said something there. He said W halftime show. We appreciate it. You are welcome. But other than that, back to the beautiful game of football. You didn't really miss out on much when it comes to goals, but definitely when it comes to the actual game. Both teams technically strong. We know this because they're number one, respectively, in their leagues. You know, similar but yet different playing styles. Couple of mistakes here and there, couple of chances created. But I feel like we're about to see more because usually with championship games and finals, it's cagey in the beginning. You know, nobody wants to show their true colors. Nobody wants to take risks. We're playing exactly to what the coach wants. And in second half, he might give leeway and say, boys, take more risks because we're not going to win if we're just playing an average game or if we're not taking those risks. So we're about to find out what each coach told them in the dressing room. I see a 4-3-3 now. 1927 SC. They changed their formation. This is beautiful. That's an attacking formation. But it still looks like Inter Detroit is still going to run up that 4-1-2-3 formation that they started with. Regardless, we're going to see what happens next here. That 4-3-3 now is tricky. It's a high intensity, high energy formation, attacking. It's fairly solid because you can change it when it gets defensive. But we will see what plans they have, I guess, 1927 SC. They are the ones in the blue and white, Inter Detroit. Ooh, we're already seeing a little bit of something here. Max 1v1! Takes a shot, Max. And a beautiful save here already. I'm telling you, that 4-3-3, they're coming out to play in 1927. They're coming to play for real. But it was a beautiful stop by Gabe Greenfield, that one. 1v1. Max again. This is his second of the game. So he definitely, I guess, is the player to watch for 1927 SC. The game's like underway, like already. I was about to review. Oh, Lolo! Long shot by my captain. From Inter Detroit, number 8, Edwin. Reflex here has a prediction already. He says if it goes to pens, Inter Detroit got the advantage. Gold star amateur contract. Winky face there. There's things that this man knows that we don't know about. I don't want it to go to pens though. I want it to be settled here. I want to see goals, hopefully. But if, you know, pens is what it takes, pens is what we're going to be doing today. I'm okay with that too. But I know that one person is walking out a winner and one team is also leaving with the L here. It's gold, actually, the trophy. Looks beautiful, shining. Looks like they're already setting up the decor and everything for whoever gets to lift it at the end of the night. But both teams are coming out to play. I've enjoyed being on this booth, calling the game. Technical, very technical. But anyway, we move. Number 3 now, German has the ball. Press by Inter Detroit. Can't make a mistake back there. It's going to be long. We know that 1927 can do this long ball game all day. Oh, yo. That is going to be a 3rd yellow card for Inter Detroit. They're asking for trouble slowly but surely. All it takes is one mistake and you're 10 men down. And now you have to work harder because you got to cover that space. Doesn't mean you're going to lose because you could still control the game with 10 men even, depending on how disciplined you are. But you don't want to be playing with 10 men, I'm sure. Apparently, the goalkeeper for Inter Detroit has amateur gold star contract. I mean, hey, he made some saves today, I'll tell you that. That 1v1 with Max, it was a power shot too. Max didn't try to place it. He didn't try to be cute with that. Went straight for glory, and it was a save. Now, granted, it was a little bit straightforward to the goalkeeper, but goalkeepers have mistakes in them, and he didn't make one. So kudos to him. They're going to play now, 1927. They're going to try and whip it in with that low kind of... Oh, that's a through ball too. Oh, number 77. What can he do? No goal. Inter Detroit, another golden opportunity for number 77, Gavin. 1v1 with the goalkeeper. And he says no. He says no. And now Andres is still on top of the box, trying to make something of it, and nothing mounts to it. So Gabe Greenfield actually is the goalkeeper for the 1927, I believe. And then Inter Detroit's goalkeeper is Brendan Risky, which he made a beautiful save, stopping Max there again. But then Gabe said, I can do better, because he just stopped a 1v1 here against Inter Detroit. I think Kevin could have done better with that 1v1. But we move. Inter Detroit now, still in possession. Inter Detroit. Oh, Max steals that. Max is going to go for that solo. That's like a 5v1 situation. It is really hard for 1927 SC to do anything really when it comes to these counters because they are outnumbered, mad. 5v1, 6v2. It takes somebody special to find a way to work with that. That's being outnumbered at its finest. And now Inter Detroit with the ball. They're going to try and tiki-taka their way out. But 1927 says no. Specifically Garrett. They're going to pass it around now. That's Jose with the ball. Jose is going to pass it at the back, plays it safe. Like I said, with that 4-3-3, they're coming out to play 1927. And number 11, Josh. Oh. See, that looked a little bit soft to me. I was about to say that looked like a dive by Josh there. He ran to the ball, got there successfully, but couldn't turn. Pressure on him. But like I said, 1927, that 4-3-3 formation. You're coming out to play with that. There's no room for error, though, because you have less numbers in the midfield and less numbers up front even. 1927 are gonna say thank you there for that misplaced pass by Inter Detroit. And they're gonna be restarting now from the back. Starting from Gabe. Ooh. Andres almost gets to it but doesn't. 1927 still has the ball. You know, it's a tricky 1-2 play there, but they didn't lose possession. So we're gonna act like we didn't see that. No mistakes made. Still 1927. Jose, captain, my captain has it. Max now. Weaving nicely through. Ooh, almost a through ball. It's gonna be Inter Detroit counter-attack. We know that they're capable. Oh, Jose. Jose, my man. It is hard, I understand, playing with men with jets. They're just running past you like nothing, but we can't be holding shirts. Now, tactical foul could be a display of experience by Jose. That, I believe, might be the first yellow card for 1927 SC.
1927 SC, number 10, Jose Rodriguez.
Mr. Jose has got to find another way to try and stop these boys other than holding on to them. But good tactical foul in case maybe that could have led to a goal. You know, you never know. Small things like that can save the game. So we'll forgive Jose for now. Yellow card. They're going to cross it now into Detroit. Looks like Townsend is there to try and do something. But he's offside, Townsend. Doesn't matter. Looks like it's going to be hard for both teams to get past the goalkeepers respectfully. Because for the 1927 side, we have Gabe, who just stopped the 1v1. Could have been chipped, top bins, low. He saved it. And then for Inter Detroit, we have Brendan Reski, who also had a beautiful save, stopping Max there. 1v1 too. Could have been a curler. Could have been placed somehow elsewhere. But Reski is going to say thank you. Collect that for Inter Detroit and start the play again. So either side scores, it's going to be well earned. Oh, Josh finds a way out with like a 360 slash step over combo. But then they lose possession, 1927. It's a counter attack again. Oh, nicely done there. 1927, number 15, Keaton Albert. Josh is gonna try and cross, but it's gonna, oh! Hey. Brendan Reski makes this look easy. He just stretches, flies, saves that. That was a good shot by Josh. It didn't look too dangerous from my angle because it looked like it was curling more towards the goalkeeper, if anything. But shot's a shot. No mistake made by Brendan. Beautiful save there. Keeping this game alive. 0-0 is the score. Detroit United, Inter Detroit in the dark colors, punched away there by Brendan. They're going to cross it again now. Oh, Lolo. It was a long effort by my captain, Jose Rodriguez. But it didn't succeed. What is Max going to do now? Max is going to weave through Andres like nothing, sending him to the mall for chips and sauce. But the pass was straight up offside. So all that work came to nothing. I did mention that first half it was more technical. Teams were passing around, being cagey, holding off. It seems like the second half is the opposite of that. Both teams are playing counter-attacking football. They're at each other. They're trying to get that first goal. It's going to be a matter of who. Now, don't get it twisted. These boys are getting chances, but they're just not converting. You know, an interchange between great goalkeeping and poor finishing, simply. That's going to be a through ball to Andres. Cleared by number 4, Garrett. For 1927 SC. Inter Detroit are looking to make a sub now. They want Liam Zimmerman in. Number 20. He's looking ready, sipping water, looking into the field and seeing what can he contribute, what change can he make in this game. He's needed for a goal. Oh, sneaky pet. Oh my gosh. That's gonna be a free kick, I believe, for Inter Detroit. close to 10 yards. That's a dangerous position. Very dangerous. Number 77 for Inter Detroit, Gavin Bros is lining up. But then also number 8, Edwin Gomez Ruiz is saying, I want to take it. You put that on the top left corner, it's a problem. Top right corner, it's a problem. Bottom left or right is a problem. As long as it's away from the goalkeeper with power, we can see a goal here. I'm not sure who's going to be taking it. The boys are discussing, trying to figure out who has more ice in their veins. But we're going to find out in the next couple of minutes. Line it up now. Kevin. Oh, yeah. That was a soft free kick from Gavin. The first time around, hit the wall. Second time around, it was way over. Looks like it took a deflection, though. It's going to be a corner for Inter Detroit. Gavin could have tried to add a bit more flair and finesse or power into that. That was a disappointing free kick, but score is 0-0. Inter Detroit cross in, and it's safely in the hands of Gabe with ease. And Gabe is going to distribute it right away, trying to find Max in that counter. Max puts it in his chest, still in possession. Now it's a 3v3. This is what you want to see. Unfortunately, it is offside for Josh Mahone. He could have waited a little bit. Oh, but Inter Detroit are going. Back and forth action here. No time to waste. Nobody wants to wait. They're both trying to get this goal and win the championship. I would do the same. Looks like the team talk was, boys, let's go home now. It's time to wrap it up. It was cute and all, but it's time to go home. They try to cross into Detroit. Oh, it didn't mount to anything. As 1927, tries to clear it. Oh, yeah. Foul. There by Andres. It's time for number 20. Liam Zimmerman is going in for Andres Gomez. That's a wrap for Andres in this championship. He played his part. Still a 0-0. Sentiments with the coach. No bad blood there. Zimmerman, what can you do, sir? Looks like he's going to be playing central on the left-hand side. They need a goal, Zimmerman, and I know you know that. Are you going to facilitate by assisting, maybe trying to get them a goal, or shot from distance, a run in, or nothing? We're about to find out if that change is going to be effective for the team or not. That's Inter Detroit in the black and red or maroon. I'm not sure what that reddish color is, to be honest, but the darker colors is them. 1927 SC in the blue and white. Game 61 minutes played, 0-0. Trust me, the scoreline is not a reflection of what's going on. Now it's time for Townsend to show his worth to the team. Goes in for a shot, and it's a save for Gabe. Now, granted, I don't think he has a left foot in him. He tried to make it work. Shot had, less power than you'd want it to. Try to go across, it didn't really work out. But it's the effort that counts, isn't it? Both teams are going at each other. This is what we like to see. Josh with the 360 turns and that. You got to do it towards the goal, though, my boy. We got to see a goal or something. Score 0-0. Detroit, Inter Detroit, trying to find a way to get their goal. 1927 SC trying to find a way to get a goal. Hey, that Mex boy is dangerous. He really weaves through players. He's got the speed. He's robust a bit. Oh, that was a shot there by Breno. And then Captain Jose also took a shot. And it was right over the bar. Looks like it's about to be a corner here. And that's all right. Now, 1927 SC is making a substitution. Number 22, Macias, is going out. That's a rep for him today. And number 7 is going in for 1927. Now, they might not have given us his name, unfortunately, but we'll see if he's going to be the difference maker in this game. To be fair, without any bias, without any shade, Uriel Macias, number 22, was a bit quiet in this game, especially for a forward. I don't even remember him getting an opportunity. Whether his team had a hard time finding him or he had a hard time finding the right position to be in at the right time. But it was a quiet game for him, unfortunately. But we move. Inter Detroit tried to cross in swinger, actually out swinger. It didn't really work. It was deflected. They're still in possession, Inter Detroit. Trying to find their first goal still. Both teams trying to... Hey, easy, boys. There's no need to hurt each other. It's been a beautiful game so far with 1, if any, injuries. So we want to keep it clean. We want to keep it classy. We want to keep it that way. No need to go that hard from the back, especially. And now Inter Detroit on top of the ball. Passing it. Townsend try to turn. Oh, yay. Do not let that Max get his... Oh, that was a lovely, lovely low ball. Oh, Townsend. Oof. He had a chance there to sneak a through ball. He didn't see it, Townsend. Tried to take a shot. It didn't work, Townsend. But that's what this game is about. There's not a single option. It's many options in the game. There's many, many, many options. But there's also the wrong options and wrong choices to make. And that wasn't the one for Townsend. But Inter Detroit are back at it again. They're trying to get their first goal. What can they do in this position? First touch for number 20 who just got in for Inter Detroit. Liam Zimmerman wasn't all that clean. But Inter Detroit are still in possession. That doesn't matter. They're trying to work their way around. Oh, lovely skip there. It would have been something by Gavin, but, you know, it didn't really work out. Now it's a counter-attack. It's a 6v4. Something could work out. They added a number now, 5. Oh, yeah. Jose tried to release a through ball there, but it didn't really work out either. I've never seen two teams so evenly matched. I see why they're both number 1s. We know that you guys are consistent. You've been winning games. You're able to stay on top of the log for the longest time. But in one game, in a championship game, what can you do? So far, we're going to be reading the comments here soon. But for now, it looks like it could be a dangerous situation for 1927, but turnover ball. And now Inter Detroit have it. It's the throw. Somebody said Gabe Balin slaps. And that could be true. That could be true. That would be number 6 from Inter Detroit in the midfield. He's had a good day so far. To be, oh, that's a lovely through ball there. And it's going to be a cross in for 1927. Could not connect properly. Oh, yay! Oh, Jose had a good shot in there. Deflected. Save by Brendan Reski. That boy is good in the post. That was a last-minute deflection. It could have gone in. It didn't. And Inter Detroit are somehow still in this game. Actually, both teams are somehow 0-0 in this game. I don't know how. So many opportunities, beautiful chances even, easy chances, if you will. But no one has been able to find the net. But yes, Gabe Balin plays. And Reflex says it looks like it could be penalties. Yeah, I hate to say it too, but these teams are pretty evenly matched. It could be, but I don't know, man. That last 10 minutes of the game, something could happen. They're going to try and go long now. Trying to find Cooper, number 13 for 1927. That's going to Max, but they're dispossessed by Inter Detroit. And Inter Detroit now, it's their turn to attack. Trying to play those 1-2 passing. Go the through ball. That didn't really work out. And Reflex comes back and comments. The commentator knows his stuff. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. You know, I try to be elaborate to keep the game entertaining for you who's watching at home. You know. But yeah, you know, I try. I watch the game. I've played the game a little bit. So I know a little thing or two. And Eric Strobel says, let's go 1927. Hey, they're on fire tonight. They're trying to find their first goal. Oh my goodness, that was a lovely through ball, but however, Max was offside. But yeah, keep showing your support in here with 95 people at least on the live. And there's also fans out here on their toes. They want to see the first goal. I want to see the first goal. Either way it goes. But we're going to have to wait for that for now. We're going to have to wait for that. Gabe Byland is out. And in is number 12, Casey. Oh, wait, hold on. Casey already was in. Number 12 for Inter Detroit is Diego Perez. There we go. Diego is in. And Gabe Byland, that's a wrap for him tonight. That was a lovely flick over there. These two big boys going at it. So now for Inter Detroit, Diego Perez, number 12, what can you do? They need you in the middle to release those through balls that are dangerous, to perhaps maybe take long-range shots or free kicks. We're about to find out what Perez is about. But for now, 1927 time. They're on top of the ball. Cooper was on the ball recently. He's got feet in him. You know, one of those subtle players that you have to actually put binoculars to see his work in the field. But he's good. There's a reason why he's still in. 1927 now. Trying to cross. Trying to find their way in. Trying to find an answer, really, to this strong Inter Detroit defense. They haven't yet, including the goalkeeper. They're still on the ball, 1927. I told you so. They're good in possession. Never mind that they're playing 4-3-3. They're counter-attacking this half. And pretty much first half because they didn't have more possession than Inter Detroit. But right now it's looking to be changing a little bit. So far, I'd say 50-50. It's been a fair exchange between the two possessionally. Both teams are looking dangerous. They've both had chances and shots on target. But the goalkeepers are refusing to let one in. That's going to be a crossing now for 1927. Didn't really work out, though. The boys are fighting to get that first goal. It would mean a lot for them to get it. Whoever scores first, as a matter of fact, might sit back. Now, number 20 for Inter Detroit, Liam Zimmerman. Just got a yellow card. You just got in, fella. Relax. Play the game. That's about 4 yellow cards. Maybe the guy that was subbed had a yellow card. So it could have been a tactical change there. But it's a lot of yellow cards. With 72 minutes played. Still some time remaining in this game to score goals. Either side. But we're going to see if we're going to see one. Oh, it's going to go to penalties. Either way, it's a championship. One must win, one must lose. We are leaving tonight knowing who's the better side, at least for the day, between Inter Detroit in the dark colors and 1927 SC in the white and blue. Perez now on the ball. He's got some takers. It's going to be a through ball now. They're trying to find number 18 into Detroit, Kyle. Didn't get there on time, Kyle. Perez on the ball. They're going to find their captain, Edwin. Captain Ed. Can you do something for Detroit? Can you find a goal next for them? Inter Detroit still on top of the ball. Oh, yeah, interception by 1927, and they're gonna go for that counter. It's a bit of a 2v1. Number 7 now on top of the ball. He's gonna cut in. Can he find that shot? Oh my God! Oh! He falls on the ground. Everybody in the stadium calls for a penalty. At least that supports 1927. But the ref says too easy. He fell too easy. He was fishing for it. He had no control over the ball. That could have been something. That really could have been something. Solo effort though. 1927 are still trying to find their first goal in here. They've been attacking more.
Attendance for tonight's championship game is 156 soccer fans.
156 people in the stadium today. This is good news because the boys have some eyes in the game to watch them. Supporters coming from different areas of Michigan, I'm gonna assume. Some people have family in the pitch, and some people just love the game that much that they want to come and see what this championship is about. Worth it game, worth the tickets. They're gonna cross it now, 1927. And it's gonna be almost cleared. I'm not sure what that was about by Inter Detroit, but they gave up possession easily. Max now on top of the ball, but he didn't do much. It's gonna be a shot. Good attempt by Breno. I wouldn't say good because that was easily collected by Brendan Reski. Now Inter Detroit are looking to make another change. They want number 31, Giovanni Covelli. That gives me Italian vibes, the name, but I don't know where the lad is from. I hope he does make a change for Inter Detroit. But who is coming up for him? 1-2 passing from Inter Detroit. Can he get there before it's out? He does get there. Unfortunately, he slips, and that's concrete. If that's concrete, he might have injured himself there. And he's still slipping. Okay, he's trying to get up now. Oof, that looked painful. He's back on the pitch now. Strong boy, he'll be up. Trying to find Max. Touches it, Max, but he doesn't win that 1v1 battle. And now Inter Detroit are back in it. He had an option to do something there. He chose to take his time, have possession instead. Now the ball is with number 17, Jeremy. Jeremy is going to pass it to Townsend. Townsend now on the ball. Can he find that cross, Townsend? It's a 2v1. He's going to try and lay it off for Kyle. Kyle loses that ball. See, I was telling you about that number 11, Josh, for 1927. He's a hard worker. He runs to try and make it, to make it to the ball when they release a through ball. But then he also runs back to defend. That's tough. That's not an easy thing to do. So Giovanni is coming in, and they're going to be taking out Kyle Schumann. That's a rep for him. Young man doesn't look happy about the substitution, but if the coach sees fit, if Ryan Rose sees fit, who has taken you to this position, then so be it. It shall be so. Inter Detroit now, passing the ball around. They also have had a hard time getting past the robust, the strong, hard-working 1927 SC defense. Taking their time into Detroit now, slowing down the game. trying to control the pace. They're going to pass it to the back. Casey has it now. He's going to try and work it out with his center back buddy there. And they're going to try and maybe switch the field. Nope. It goes to Perez. Perez is trying to find first touch now for Giovanni. What can Gio do? Gio loses that ball easily too. Not a good look for a first touch, Gio. That's a good flick on by Captain Jose. And now, counter-attack is on. Ball is back to number 11, Josh. It's a 4v5 situation there. So they might have to slow down the game a bit. Jose switches fields. Good switch. Possession lost by number 4, Garrett. They're crying about a play on there. Still think they were very far from goal. I mean, counter-attack possibilities, but let's be real. It is 78 minutes played in the game. Not a whole lot of fresh legs in there. Take what the ref gives you. He called a foul. Play it from there. It's okay. Townsend now. Perez. Passing it around now into Detroit. Edwin. It's going to be stopped by Gavin. Tiki-taka football. They make it even hard for me to call their names individually because just when the other one touches it, they pass it like hot potato. Just pass after pass after pass. And now another substitution. Shady Omar. Number 26 is about to come on. For who? Number 15, Zach Townsend. Big boy for big boy, though. Height is not lost in the game. Size is not lost in the game. But we're going to see the direction that Inter Detroit are trying to take with the substitution. He could be good on his feet, number 26. Maybe he's an aerial threat. Maybe he's just there to put on pressure. Fresh legs, if you will. We will see what happens next. 80 minutes now into the game. Score is 0-0. Again, both teams have had a fair bit of chances. So that is not the problem. Again, it's either the goalkeepers are really that hard to get past, including the defense, or it's just poor finishing, simply put. Because it's been at least 2 1v1 chances from each side. No goal still, though. It remains 0-0. That is a throw in now for 1927. Try to take a shot, but it's blocked. And Inter Detroit are going to clear that with ease. (1927) in the last 10 minutes, I would argue, have had 60% of the possession now. Tables have turned. And 40% is going to be Inter Detroit. Inter Detroit are trying to slow the game down a little bit. 1927 are saying, no, we want to attack you. He's going to go long for sure with that stance. I know that. Trying to find number 13. It's in the box now. What can they do? Still possibilities here for 1927. What can they do, Max? Dances on top of the ball, and it's well over. That was good control display by number 13, Cooper. Controlled a nice long ball from their defense. Lays it off. Unfortunately, a bit of sloppy control there by Josh, and they almost lost possession, but Max got to take a chance with his left foot, and it was well over the bar. Not high enough to clear the birds from the bird's nest, but it was still over the bar. And it's going to be a foul against Inter Detroit for 1927 SC. Lauren Harrison said, let's go Detroit with capital letters. So we know who Lauren wants to win this. Sons of Plunder says, let's go Broccoli. So I'm not sure. Maybe it's a nickname for one of the players, or maybe for a team. But he's watching, or she's watching from Florida. Thanks for tuning in. Healthy aging for you. Interesting username there. Is wishing for 1927. Number 7. Substitution. He's saying he's that man. He's that guy. Unfortunately, I don't know if he changed jersey numbers, but we don't have a number 7 in the roster. We don't know who this man is or his name. Is it Igor? I'm not too sure, but that was a beautiful finish. And finally, somebody scores. 1927, find the back of the net first. The pressure is on now. The game is about to change. It's about to open up, and I'm here for it. Inter Detroit tried to shoot straight from that kick off there after the goal. They're feeling the pressure. I know that they are, Inter Detroit. Thing is, they've had opportunities and they've not taken them. 1927 came out to play. You hear me? In the second half with that 4-3-3, and it's been working for them. They are pressing high. Good counter-attack football. They have deadly long balls. Like this one right here. That's another 3-on-1 right now. He's going to give it to Max. Oh. That through ball doesn't succeed. Could have been a second for them right there. But hey, they have a goal now. The game is different. And Inter Detroit now are going to have to crank it up a little bit and come out to play. No time for the tiki-taka and slowing down of football. Now, I guess you can if you believe you're going to get the goal eventually, but it's 84 minutes in now with 6 minutes to play. This could be it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm personally, it didn't matter who scored. I'm personally happy that there's a goal. I want to see even more intensity and more hunger from the players, more pressure. And 1927 cannot really sit back even because it's a 1-goal lead. All it takes is one long-range shot, a mistake from the keeper, something. And they're back in this Inter Detroit. So the game, I believe, is still open. But the champs, as it's looking right now, it's leaning towards the 1927 SC side. Oh, lo. Healthy Aging for you is watching from Colorado Springs. Thank you for tuning in. Rai Schmeltz saying there is Fort Wayne. Let's go. That's 1927. Leading 1-0 here. Hey. We're going to see what happens next. Kevin says, Igor. Oh. Igor, let me see. So it seems like instead of number 18, he's wearing number 7 today, Igor, who came in as a sub. But if his name is Igor, then he's done a great job for 1927 here. Yeah, indeed. Number 7 is Igor. So that's the goal scorer for you. On the roster, they have him as number 18, but he said, no, coach, give me Ronaldo's number. Give me that heavy jersey. I'm ready to put it on tonight and score a goal in the championship, and he did. Igor. He's been a danger man today, but Inter Detroit are on a counter now. It's 4v4. What can they do? Oh, yeah, that's a chance in the box. But it's a good clearance by 1927. Inter Detroit are still fighting for that ball, and it's a foul by number 8, Edwin. Still can't believe Igor scored. It's a goal. And the change in the score line, listen, it's big. There's 3 minutes with maybe extra time. I mean, at a time, of course. stoppage, if you will. But that's 3 minutes for Inter Detroit to do something about Igor's goal. If they don't, championship gone. Inter Detroit in having possession now. Broccoli is Breno Oliveira. Got it. That's good to know. Thank you for letting us know. We like nicknames over here. Inter Detroit on top of the ball still. They lose possession. Sloppy clearance there by 1927, but they're fighting for that ball. They don't want to lose, and it's another yellow card for Inter Detroit. They're playing a little bit vicious, understandable. It's late in the game. They conceded a goal. They don't want to lose. So they're going to get physical. Steve C, let's go Fort Wayne. Greeting from SoCal. Greetings to you too, and thank you for tuning in. Judith Soltes says, these look like they are 30 or older team, at least. Probably just added number 7 from another team. They should be playing for Rangers out of GR, higher division, and from different countries. Now, from that comment, all I'm hearing is these boys are classy. These boys are technically brilliant. These boys are displaying maturity in the field. And they should be playing in a higher division. You're right. That's no disrespect, of course, to their respective leagues that both teams are playing for. But that's why they're in the championships, isn't it? They're better than everybody else. And now it's time to see who's better between the two. Oh, flick on there by 1927. And they're wasting time now, bringing it out to the corner, taking their time, flicking it, letting it out. I mean, this game was that type of game. It was never going to be high scoring, I think. Maybe if everybody converted every chance that they got. But I did sense maybe like a close game, you know. I'm happy with the 1-0 over penalties, for sure. Especially with how many chances each team got. Oh, it's a counter-attack for Inter Detroit. It's a counter-attack for Inter Detroit. Edwin with the pass now. This could be their last opportunity, Inter Detroit. Could they do something here? Step overs. Pulling everything that they have in their locker because they have only stoppage minutes left. But Igor is going to win that. And he's going to waste time. He's going to take it to the corner. Oh, lo. Hey. You can expect a championship game, a final game, an important game with that shining gold cup ready to be picked up for it to get physical at this stage. Both teams played their best. Both teams wanted it from minute 1. But only one team managed to get a goal in the very last minutes, less than 10 minutes of the game. Imagine doing good this entire time, and then you concede that late. You're going to be stressed. You're going to be frustrated. And with that, if you don't have emotional maturity, you're going to kick somebody. You're going to take it out on someone. But Inter Detroit have not gotten a red card so far, just yellows. So I'm sure they're grateful for that. And they're trying to counter one last time, Inter Detroit. One last time, Inter Detroit. But all of 1927 is at the back now, defending that one goal that they have. It's going to be a cross in for Inter. Nobody connected with it. It's going to be another cross in. Header. Oh. Number 27, Shady Omar really tried. 2 headers. No power. Collected by Gabe Greenfield. And yeah, by the way, yes, you know, if we're talking age, they don't move like 30-year-olds. That's what I'll tell you. Somebody said the average age is 25, which, yes, they're a little bit more athletic, I would assume, than 30-year-olds. But in terms of maturity, you can take it there if you want. Oh, Inter Detroit. Another foul against them. Everything good for 1927 because it's already been 3 minutes of stoppage. Granted, there's been a lot of fouls and people being kicked, but it's only a matter of time before the ref blows the whistle. Everybody's waiting anxious. 1927 are even thinking about making a tactical substitution here. Putting in number 17, Landon Moreland. Oh. He takes it down the side. There, Max. But he chooses to waste time. No cross. No need to put the dagger into Inter Detroit and hurt their hearts even more. It's about to be a goal kick. And it's a substitution. Tactical sub, I'm sure. For 1927 as number 17, Landon Moreland is coming in. For Max Amaogo, who had a good game today. Number 5. He was a player to watch. He did cause problems for the defense, Inter Detroit defense. He got 2 1v1 chances. Could not manage to find the back of the net, but I'm sure the coach and the rest of his team are happy with his performance right now. It's going to be an Inter Detroit. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Inter Detroit fumble. It's a 1v1! Goal! Goal, 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 goal. And just like that, with a fumble from Brendan Reski, trying to clear the ball into their right back. It's a little bit too short. And 2 1927 players gun for the ball. They intercept the ball. It's another 1v1, third 1v1 of the day for 1927. And he puts it at the back of the net. There, which I believe is number 15 or number 16. They will fill us in on who scored that goal actually, but I'm sure they don't even care at this point because the score is now 2-0. 5 minutes into. Yep, it was number 19 that scored that goal for 1927. Jarek. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Just like that, in the last minutes of the game, Inter Detroit lose 2-0 to 1927 SC. Both teams were level, I would argue. Both teams came out to play. They had similar but different tactics. But that halftime talk, I don't know what Coach Nick Porter said to the boys, but they came out to play in the second half, didn't give up until that 90th minute. And as a result, 1927 did not get 1, but 2 goals. And the last, actually even stoppage time, the second goal, 5 minutes in. And I can hear the singing from the crowd, 1927. They have taken the championship just like that. Well deserved. I wouldn't say that they were the better side. No one was the better side. It could have gone either way, to be honest. But the better men won tonight, in this night, in Lansing. 2-0, 1927. Just like that, take the gold away because the trophy is looking gold. It's shining, it's dazzling. 1927 are the victors for the night. And unfortunately, Inter Detroit are gonna have to cry about it or find a way to deal with it as they take the L tonight. Congratulations to them as well because they were number 1 in their own respective league, but tonight the victors the conquerors, the champs, if you will, 1927 SC. That's a sports club from Flint, I believe, or representing Flint at least. They done it. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Hope Somatlangadi yet again, and I'm going to be checking out. Thank you for tuning in. Peace.
Let's go.